freaking terrible.
But we'll work hard to solve the format.
7 wins.
And I'm sure we'll make it there.
All right, what is up, my friends? Welcome to Bronze to Mythic, the show where I draft my account from Bronze to Mythic. It's in the title, it makes sense, right? And the new YouTube channel is bumping. It's actually going really, really well. Make sure you subscribe if you're new to the new YouTube channel. It's going great, honestly. We're already like 5 episodes in on YouTube, and the numbers are great. You all have been doing a great job supporting me. I thank you all so much for that. So if you're a sub, stop calling me. If you're a sub on the new YouTube channel, pat in the back. You did a great job. The channel's growing. It's looking awesome, and that's really, really cool. Really, really cool. So let's get right into the action here as we fire up a draft here on Baldur's Gate. We are now where's the draft? Where's the draft? Limited events. Premier draft Baldur's Gate. There we go. And I forgot what I was gonna say. We're doing good. We're doing good. We're drafting. It's a brand new set. Digital only. We're about to do draft number 7 of the set. And been fun so far. Been fun. Having a good time. Definitely a little bit too much reading. But overall, it's been a pretty fun set so far. I'm enjoying it a lot more than I did the original D&D set, which is a little iffy. But looking forward to getting the Bronze Mythic channel all built up, so we can get really excited for Dominaria United, which is our fall set, which is going to be very exciting. The fall sets are always a huge release, and of course, the next Bronze to Mythic series for me is going to be my practice for Worlds, because Worlds is coming in October. And Dominaria United is the new release, so it's Dominaria United Standard, Explorer, and Draft. So the next Bronze Mythic run will not only be a Bronze Mythic run for the new set, which is super exciting, it'll also be my practice for the World Championship. 32 players, $500,000 prize pool, Magic 30, and I can't wait. And god damn it, it's always the last person, every single time. Your YouTube comment of the day is, where the hell are you, 8th person? Why did you join the queue if you weren't ready to draft? Why? Why would you do this? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. But YouTube's going great. Updated the channels a lot, which is super cool. Nicole's going to work on populating the playlist on the new channel for all the old Bronze to Mythics. So you're going to be able to go on and watch all the old Bronze to Mythics on the new channel, which should be great. And it's going to be awesome. New channel is it's right here. I can show it to y'all. Wait for maybe the stamp people. And there it is. Look at this. Boom. There it is. So right down here will be all the playlists for every past series of Bronze to Mythic. And that's going to be awesome. So new channel's going great. I thank you all for your support. You're all doing great. You're all doing great. All right, we got a player. We did it. All right, let's hop in here. Pick one, pack one. Flames of Moradin. Unfortunately, there are no affinity decks in this, so not too good. We got Grim Wanderer. We got the Scale Singer here, which is pretty sweet. Dragon payoff. But more importantly, we've got Dragon's Fire, which is just an unbelievable removal spell in this format. 2 mana, deal 3 to a creature is like the baseline good removal spell. But this thing is often much more than that. There are some large dragons. There are numerous dragons. This can easily deal 4, 5, or even 6 or 7 damage. So, yeah, Dragon's Fire is awesome. Pretty easy first pick here, I think. Other cards that are reasonable. Captain's fine. Nurture's fine. Don't know if I'd want to first pick the Singer. Containment is a little rough because it's kind of a big format. There's a lot of big, expensive plays. But yeah, pretty easy Dragon Fire. Nothing too crazy here. Moving on to pack number 2. We see a Pegasus Guardian, which is a pretty cool card. 2 mana to blink, and then 6 mana for a 3/3 flyer that makes tokens. A little expensive. We got the Rope-a-Dope. Draconic Lore is kind of a cool card, but it's a little win-more, it feels like. Sewer Plague is excellent. Excellent. So, comes down to, I guess, Sewer Plague here and Pegasus Guardian. Seem like the only 2, like, pretty reasonable picks here. Plague being really, really good. Guardian feels a little better in non-red colors. So if you're blinking stuff, you probably want to be like blue-white or green-white or something like that. So I would say red-white Pegasus Guardian seems a little bit off. I think we're going to Sewer Plague here. Sewer Plague is almost like a Terminate or a Murder or whatever. Shrinks a creature. And it's funny, actually, it can come up where the Perpetual matters, where you give the creature a Perpetual minus, and it can't come back from the graveyard anymore because it's actually just dead. So, not a bad start. 2 solid kill spells. There are a lot of 2-for-1s in this format, so we can't rely solely on kill spells, but they are still obviously still quite important. And we get past the pack that's pretty underwhelming. Deadly Dispute is fine. You know, there isn't as much treasure stuff in this set as there was in the actual D&D set. And there really isn't much else. I mean, the Flaming Fist is okay. That's really it. It's a very, very thin pack. We got a rare and an uncommon missing, so there's a bunch of bad commons, and then not a lot of signal from the rare and the uncommon missing. So this pack's kind of garbo.
Still a piece of garbage.
I think we're taking Deadly Dispute and just not being super happy about it. It's solid, it's fine, but wouldn't mind something a little better from our pack 3. Oh wow. Well, if pack 3 wasn't good, pack 4 is actually insane here. Let's read the rare here. Jan Jensen Chaos Crafter. Dementor for a 3/3 haste. It's pretty good. Whenever you sacrifice an artifact, make 2 treasure. Artifact creature. If I say non-creature artifact, you make two tokens. Kind of cute, but probably not really worth the build around. There are a lot of good red cards in this pack. And white cards, too. Oh, my God. So, No Hunting Party is awesome. Double Team is a phenomenal build. It's very, very good. Rabble Rouser is also awesome because Double Team is so good. And then Hippogriff's also great, too. We're not necessarily white, though. We're taking the party here. This is an insanely good 2-drop, Rabble Rouser, but I've been super impressed with the Hunting Party. It's often like a 4-mana 4/4 that makes another 4/4 and its first strike. Card's phenomenal. Some good white cards in that pack too, though. But okay, big inflection point. So here's Incessant Provocation. Again, our first draft in this format was this sort of like red-black sacrifice deck where we conceal our stuff and sack it. This is an important part of that deck. We have a Dispute currently, but no other sack outlets. But we're still very, very early, of course. The Gate is also really, really good. And typically when you're playing the sacrifice deck, the goal is to kind of get this card late because no one else wants it. I think I'm going to lean towards taking the land here. These lands are really, really good flood insurance. Just like absurdly good to have. Your first 1 or 2 of these is so good. Whereas we'll probably get these late, and we don't actually have any 2-drop ghouls or anything yet. I'm taking the land. Ooh, okay. Still a lot of good white cards going around here. Soldier of the Watch is great, but Hook Horror is quite good. Also, the Butcher here, whenever it attacks, tell the power of each dragon you control. Probably not going to be super great or worth the splash. Obviously, splashing up treasure is definitely a thing. But all in all, this is mostly just a 6/4 trample for 5 that could do more if your deck is, set for it. But just take the Hook Horror here. This card's solid. This card's quite solid, especially in sacrificey stuff and grindy stuff. Just a 3/3 and a 2/2 and a 1/1 for value. Got the Beatles here. Double Team's great. Simple as that. Double Team is great. Rest of the pack is kind of mopey. Some decent cards here. Soul Next Buy is kind of cool. Orb, Earth Cult, whatever. Eye of the Beholder is okay. It's a card you can definitely play, but you don't really want more than 1 ever, and you kind of need to be a little desperate for it to want it. So it's a kind of card you just don't really want to take early in a draft. To pick one up late, if you take one now, we're never taking a second copy. So it's just the idea of diminishing returns, But we got a Horde Robber here, which is phenomenal. Horde Robber's great. I love Horde Robber. Another Butcher. Butcher seems to go late. Here's the pack we opened, and it's pretty barren now. We got our Junkie Rare. Thieves' Tools is not particularly great. Not a card I want to have in my deck, really. The power level of this set is definitely a lot higher than the other D&D set. So, some of these, Thieves' Tools, Contact Other Plane, Shepherd, kind of middling cards, you really don't want them in your deck. I'm just going to take the rare for some gems. And we got Sellsword, Draconic Lore, the Mine Rot here. We'll just take Sellsword and probably not play it. What's up, Spud? Sellsword again, Iron Golem. I mean, whatever, sure. Double Sellsword. Late Young Blue Dragon, but blue is definitely probably the worst color of the set. Yeah, I'm just going to take the Swordy. You can see here, untap.gg's got the win rates for all the archetypes. You can see blue is trailing pretty hard. Other playing, sure, whatever. So, decent start. We have 8 pretty good cards. We've got a couple early drops, some removal spells, some good value creatures here. Beetles, Hook Horror, and Null Hunting Party are all a lot of creatures. Right now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 creatures in these 3 slots, which is pretty great. So open up our pack number 2, and the pack is not that good, unfortunately. Humiliation's great, but it's white, obviously. We have Dragon's Legacy here, but unfortunately not a lot of adventures or dragons in our deck, despite this being a pretty good card. We could definitely splash it off treasure. The problem is the rest of the pack is so bad that we're probably just taking this, honestly. We cast an adventure or dragon spell, deals damage equal that spell's mana value any target. So like, if you get to cast 1 trigger off this, it's gonna make make these dragons a little better too, because they're dragons. This pack's really bad for us, like really, really bad. Null Camp, Prisoners, Manticore, all very unexciting. Beholder, very unexciting. So we're not going to take some card. We would take like 16th pick here or whatever. We should take a high upside card we may or may not play. I think it's important to make picks like this in drafts. Make the pick that if it makes your deck, it's going to be awesome. Don't just take some random shitty card in your colors that you might not want to play anyway. You know, take the home run pick, and if you get there, cool. If you don't, you don't. So pass back here with an uncommon missing. There's Bonecaller Cleric, which is fine. It's a fine 2-drop. Nothing super exciting. Two-handed axe is okay. A little double strike action. Better if you have high power creatures. But I'm a Horde Robber fan through and through. Horde Robber's awesome. And I'm all about it. I'm all about it. There's a lot of 2-1s in this format this thing can block. And of course, getting in making treasure is great too. So I'm Horde Robber here all the way. Team Horde Robber. Another Hunting Party. Wow, this card's so good. It's also some good blue cards here. As you said, blue is a little underpowered. Another Fire Beetles. But yeah, Null Hunting Party is awesome. Super great card. Love this card. Gonna have us slanting a little more aggressive. And I'm kind of glad we didn't take the Threaten at this point, because it feels like we're just a little more of like an aggressive value deck than a sacrifice deck. We have no real sacrifice energy except for the 1 dispute. So pretty happy we're taking generically good cards over the Threatens. That kind of stuff can come late. There's a provocation right there. But there's a Grim Wanderer, which is not like particularly great. It's okay. It's a little hard to get online. There's a Threaten. We currently have only 1 sacrifice outlet in our entire deck, and it costs 2 mana, so it's a very expensive play. I haven't actually cashed Grim Wanderer yet. Could be okay. Just a 5/3. Let's try it. Let's try it. Again, Threaten, we're not really doing that kind of deck, so take the Wanderer. We have a decent amount of removal also. Oh, look, another Flames of Morden. Great. Let's kill those artifacts, you know. Kobold Warcaller is kind of cool. Plays well with Horde Robber, honestly, giving it haste. I'm going to try this card out. It also plays very well with the double team cards, because it allows you to get them down immediately and get the attack down immediately so they can't kill it before you can do it. Yeah, let's try Warcaller here. I haven't cast this card yet. I think this is a card that I underevaluated early in the format. We are leaning a little more aggressive here too. All right, so another Threaten, we'll take it. We might not play it, but if we end up going that route, again, this is another speculative pick where I guess there's no other cards in our colors anyway. But take the card that has the highest ceiling. That is typically good advice for drafting in general. Just like, make sure that if you take a card, it's really, really good. So if you end up playing it, it's great. It's okay to miss occasionally. It's okay to be like, all right, we're not going to play this. That's fine. But if you do play it, it's really good. So your power level is overall higher than you'd like it to be. Things have thinned out here quite a bit. Definitely thinned out quite a bit, but that's all right. Take the Serpent here. Very good card. Another Sellsword. A Sigil of Merkle. When you combat your turn, mill a card. When you do, if there are 4 more creature cards in your graveyard, put a counter on a creature and it gains Death Touch. Yeah, it's not really us. Gray Salad here is not particularly great either, but I mean, all right. So I feel like we're a little light on playables. There's a Eyes of the Beholder. This is a good spot to take Eyes. You know, pack's blank. We might end up playing 1. You know, it's not crazy to play 1 of these. Man, these blue cards are late. All right, so we're gonna pass the blue cards. We're not playing in pod. We want to make sure that people. Oh, let's a late Owlbear too. Jeez, Owlbear, what are you doing? So it feels like we got cut a bit in black-red. Oh my god. This way. Which is not ideal, but hopefully our next pack will be better. And realistically, we're at 13 playables, which is fine. There's some cards on our board. If we have to play, you know, Jaded Sellsword or whatever, we can play them. It's not the end of the world. So, Warcaller, Dispute, Wanderer. What's up, Smearl? What's up, Dazzler? How's it going, folks? Welcome to Bronze to Mythic. Episode 7, Draft 7. Deck's okay so far. I would like a good pack 3 here, honestly. Maybe open a good rare or uncommon and flush things out a little bit. Open up an Ancient Silver Dragon, which actually isn't even that good. Ancient Silver Dragon is an 8 mana 8/8. But whenever it does combat damage to a player, you roll d20 and you draw that many cards. This card can kill you. If you have less than 20 cards in your deck, you might just die, and you can only really attack with it once. So at 8 mana for an 8/8, kind of not super great. Probably the worst of the Elder Dragons. However, we got some good ones here. Hopefully we'll table this Horde Robber. We got a Grim Bounty, and we also have a Night Singer's Disciple. Almost all specialized cards are pretty awesome, and this is a really good one. It's also a 2-drop, and it's kind of like a powerful card we're looking for. We already have some removal spells, so we're not going to value this as high. This is great. This is a premium, kind of like rare level 2-drop. It specializes into a creature that like gets card advantage. It's great. It's great. This pack, not so great. This pack, not so great. Valor Slinger is not bad in our deck because it can allow our Horde Robbers to push through. And it's always important when you think about a card like Valor Slinger that you never look at this card in a vacuum. It's not about what this card does by itself. It's about how it affects your other cards. And if you're playing with cards like, these 1/3s that want to attack, say we had like First Strikers or whatever, that makes the card a lot better. So this card's like only fine, I feel like, most of the time. It should play pretty well in our deck. We're also just looking for a 3-drop here. So it works. It works. Breath Weapon to damage each non-dragon creature. This doesn't really kill any of our stuff, but it's also just like not particularly great. More of a sideboard card, honestly. Craving of Yeehaw here is a plus two haste and attacks every turn. It comes back. Whatever. We're not that aggressive. Take the Fire Beetles here. Fire Beetles is great. Fire Beetles is great. And Warriors of Tiamat is also pretty awesome. Which is a good grindy card. Vampire Spawn is solid, but we already have we have 3 3-drops right now, and we have 0 5-drops. Or we have 1 5-drop. The problem is that, like, if we take a Warriors now, then we get the same choice next time. We're not going to want another Warriors, probably. Vampire Spawn is pretty good. We actually have 2 Null Hunting Parties, too. Let's actually take the Vampire Spawn. Let's prioritize the cheaper creatures a little bit, because we already have 2 big double team cards, and we want to be able to support them by having early attackers. So, all right. Gate of the Black Dragon's awesome, but Rabble Rouser is even more awesome. This card looks so innocent, but it is phenomenal. Double Team is just an amazing mechanic. It's super powerful, and these cards are good early, good late. It's 2 for 1. Just a phenomenal 2-mana 2 for 1. Super, super good. It's 2-drop. Just awesome. It's an awesome card. It's also cheap for to turn our hunting parties on. The Flaming Fist. Beginning of each combat, each creature you control gets +1/+1 until end of turn. If it has the same name as another creature card or in your graveyard, another non-token creature you control gains first strike and double strike. Yeah, not really a splashable card. Hookar is fine. It's funny, actually. The sword is actually pretty good with the Horde Robbers. We already have one, but it's a card we could play. There's another Horde Robber. I do love Horde Robber. I'm not going to lie. Yeah, ship it. Honestly. And now with 3 of those, we can easily splash this too. Goblin Trap Finder. When it dies, seek a creature mana value 3 or less. It gains haste, costs less to cast, and dies at the end of turn. Interesting. I mean, this plays really well with our Fire Beetles. We probably don't want it, but kind of a cool card. 1/3 Tribal. Yeah, we're going to play a Sword here, because Sword plays so well with the Horde Robbers. They block with their 2/2. We just kill it. That's kind of cool. So... Librarians, Containment. We're at 22 cards right now. It does seem like our colors were a little contested here, but our deck seems fine. So, Earth Cult is honestly fine. We could play this card. Oh, Warriors came back. All right, I should play Warriors instead. So, Gate the Tumble Down. Earth Cult. This is 23. I think we're playing 17 lands. We have a lot of mana sinks. We have a bunch of double team. So our deck's going to grind super, super well. Don't think the Trap Finder. I think if we were more of like a sacrifice deck, if we had more like Deadly Disputes and the Ghouls and stuff like that, the one drop would be fine, but it's cool. This is cool. All right. Drasman's not very happy. We're in the low 800s, but we'll see what we can do. We'll see what we can do here. So, take a look. Got 23 cards. Sword, Warcaller, Dispute. Trying out the Wanderer, Rabble Rouser, Sewer Plague, Double Beetles, Singer, Double Horror. We're a little heavy on 5. Our curve's a little high, so yeah, we're gonna play 17 lands. Usually I play 16 lands in best of 1, but because our curve's a little high, we have a lot of mana sinks. I think it's fine. I don't think we're gonna play a single island, honestly, because we are just gonna play Legacy off of the Triple Horde Robber Deadly Dispute. That's probably enough. Could play like a single island. It wouldn't really hurt us that much. We'd be playing 12-11. We play 8-8-1 basically. I think would be mostly reasonable. Funny because the Serpent is really good too, but it's hard to splash an adventure card. And also, it's also double blue on the creature side. So never mind. Yeah, we do have triple Horde Robber, so Jaded Sellsword is like not crazy if we want to lower our curve a little bit. We currently have 0 4-drops. I don't really hate that. Just play a Sellsword. Maybe we'll cut the 6-drop. 6-drop is okay, but we have a lot to do with our mana, realistically. Yeah, we'll just cut the 6-drop. So, play a Sellsword, whatever. It's a dragon. You know, it's funny because, you know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, this card's actually terrible in our deck. We actually have 0 adventure spells and 0 other dragons. So we're not going to play this. Yeah, we have almost no other... Oh, we have 2 dragons. So let's do a dragon check. You never know what's actually a dragon in a set because, like, they're just, like, people. All right, so we have 2 other dragons. Yeah, this card just sucks. We're just not going to play this. So just make life easy for us. And we'll play the Earthcult Elemental. I think this is fine. Earthcult over Sellsword. If I had like a 4th Horde Robber, maybe we would consider playing a second Sellsword. Sellsword's pretty bad. It's like not great. I mean, as far as filler creatures go, maybe we would want it over the 6/6 because we already have a lot of top end stuff. We have 2 5s and then these things. This is 22. What do you think, chat? Earthcall Elemental or Jaded Sellsword? Not a great question to be asking yourself at this stage in the draft, but what do we think? What do we think here? Earthcall's kind of a monster. It is a pretty big card. I have a single 4-drop, although the Null Party might end up costing 4. Hopefully, that would be ideal. We also don't have a ton of removal. Yeah, I'll play Sellsword. I like the Earthcult, but we have a lot of mana to put into like our Beetles, our Rabble Rouser, you know, our Warriors and other double team cards, stuff like that. So don't like Unexpected Allies. Non-token creature you control gets +2/+0 against double team, and it gains first strike on the turn. This card's pretty bad. Sorcery speed, pump spells that don't offer toughness boost. This is not a very good card. Not a very good card. So add the gate, and we're gonna play. I'll play 9/8 in favor of red. Pretty easy here. There is a new channel point redemption, folks. You can choose my basic lands for the draft. That is a new channel point redemption. So you know, if you want to take advantage of that, go nuts. Yeah. All right. So that is our deck. Overall, okay. I'm not thrilled. We have no rares. A couple good uncommons. Chrome channel. What do you want? What do you want? So it's time to place your bets, folks. It's time. Are you a believer or a non-believer? 7 wins, yay or nay. Place your bets on Twitch. Place your votes on YouTube. Pause the video. Scroll to the comments. Like, subscribe along the way, please. It's a new channel, folks. It's a new channel, all right? Let me know you're a believer or a non-believer in the chat. Believer or non-believer. Place your bets. Let's go. Bronze Mythic. All right, round 1. A bunch of non-believers. There's one thing I love on this show. It's taking the non-believers' money. Let's go. Let's keep. No black source, no problem. Let's go. Let's go. Chat. Come help me out. You can only chat if you're a believer, though. Non-believers aren't allowed to chat. Not allowed. I agree our deck is not great, but come on. Our deck's fine. We're in gold. I'm great. Little Hobgoblin Captain action? Sure. Alright, so I need some black, but it's fine. Still believe. Still believe. Giant Fire Beetles, no block. This thing's got to attack. It's got to attack. Excuse me. Oh, no. Oh, no. They missed a land drop. All right, well, here comes our attack. Oh, yeah, here we go. Double team. Oh, no. You hear something on watch is pretty bad against double team cards because removal is typically good against double team cards because obviously you get to like remove the creature before they can use it. But not one that when you have to attack. So we got Horde Robber here, which can make more mana. We could just Fire Beetles and then into Warriors, which I kind of like. Let's just do that. Horde Robber would give us more black to cast more spells, but let's just fire up the curve here. They missed a land drop. We smell blood in the water. Let's just take them out. Take them out. All right, there's your land, sure. And they have a Priest of Ancient Lore. That's pretty good. That's pretty good, actually. That blocks the Warriors, but whatever. Jaded Sellsword. Yeah, we're still going to Warriors here. Yeah, we could. Yeah, we have no other to play here, so I think we're going to attack. We could leave back the Beatles to block the Captain, but let's attack. Second Warriors to hand. They'll block. That's fine. That's fine.
Make a little noise here, huh? Come on, I can't hear you!
They have their own Fire Beetles. And they're up to 3. All right. We draw another non-land. Ugh, gross. All right, well, we're going to attack and play our hunting party. This game has been about as awkward as possible. We just cannot draw a double spell turn, unfortunately. But if they have a way to kill my my hunting party, we're going to be in big trouble. But it is a 4/4, so 4/4 double team. First strike when it attacks. It's a big monster. It's a big monster. I do think we should draw a swamp next turn. Even any land next turn would be great. If I could just play a Sellsword and a Horde Robber and just get things on the board. Oh god. Oh no. All right. Not that bad. Containment is not nearly as good in this format as it was in the last one because there are so many big things to do in this format. It's also a treasure for Sellsword, which is kind of cool. But now we're at 6. We need to like chill a little bit. We draw the Night Singer's Disciple. I mean, we obviously could haste the Sellsword. We don't need to. All right, let's try D up here. They have another Fire Beetle in hand, obviously. Yeah, we'll just play Sellsword and play... This thing turns into... Unfair to the card to get easy. We can actually, like, steal their Priest of Ancient Lore and then cast it. It's kind of cool. Maybe we cast this thing. Cast this and cast Sellsword. Just say go on defense. It's 2/3. It blocks the Beetles. Yeah, we'll just say go. We'll just say go. Who's my first pick in an NHL league not named McDavid? I mean, Matthews, McKinnon, Draisaitl, maybe. I don't know. Depends. That's cheating too. Sure. Sure. Who's your first pick, but you can't take a good player? It's simple as that. Simple as that. In that case, I'll take Ryan Reeves. Ryan Reeves. They got a lot of cards in hand, but they got a Valor Singer. All right, Singer can size up here on the Menace creature, which is fine. Yeah, all right, great. So we'll obviously trade here. It's not ideal, but we're dying, so it's fine. They're going to kill the Jaded Sellsword. We have to have and draw a Rabble Arouser. So we could pay 1 to exile a card, then pay 2 to specialize, and then... Oh no, we're mana short on casting the Priest. So we have... God, once again, we're like just stuck on mana a little bit here. We can play Rouser and Robber, and then exile a card, and just set it for next turn. Could also like leave up the Grim Wanderer. Not that it blocks particularly well on this board anyway. All right, yeah, let's play Horde Robber and Rabble Rouser and just say go, leaving up our Disciple. So we're gonna set up. We're going to exile the Priest of Ancient Lore and then specialize this, which means we get a conjured duplicate of that card. Specialize for red. It'll have +1/+0 and haste. Specialize for black. It'll have drain on it. I think I want the drain. So let's just discard this crappy Grim Wanderer. So, pump the Singer to a 3/3. And they're gonna attack. But this is fine. Oh yeah, they get first strike. Shit, right. Okay. We need to make some blocks here. I forgot the +1 for Singer. We give it first strike also. And we're going to gain some life next turn. So... Might just be this. Let's take the 3. Exile their thing. We're going to gain 3 life back immediately. So... And then this thing won't have first strike next turn. So... Yeah, I like this. I want to kill the Singer, not the captain. So... This is fine. Tricks. No tricks. This will also be a 3/4 on defense, which is pretty great too. So, kill a 2/2, keep the Horde Robber down to 3. They play another Hobgoblin Captain. Oh, that's really good. So they have 2 first strikers. That's not good. All right, Priest me. We're gonna have a 3/4 and 2 1/3s, so we can make some blocks, obviously, but still a little scary. All right, so do that. We're going to pay 2 and specialize this, discarding our black card. So we get a conjured copy of the Priest of Ancient Lore. It also has Drain 2, and this is a 3/4 now, which is awesome. So we're going to play this. Gain a life, draw, or gain 3 life, draw a card. Dragon's Fire is excellent. So if we can survive this turn, I think we're going to be alright here. I think we're going to be alright. Big turn. Big, important turn. Reckless Barbarian. That's a problem. Okay. When it ETBs, exile creature and opponent controls until this creature leaves the battlefield. Sure. So they get to banish your priest. Now, if they target this thing and I kill this, I get back Vacona. Get the chicken, pigs. Get the chicken. Alright, so our blocks aren't great here, but they're honestly fine. Block like here and here. Take 3, back to 3, but yeah, I get back to the specialized version. Oh shit, they have the trick. They have a trick. Your word's dead. They have a trick. God damn it. They have the Hippogriff. They're gonna save their 2/2 and not the 3/1. All right, if you say so. Valor Singer. All right, so we can Dragon's Fire to kill this before they can specialize it. Or I guess I can wait because they try to specialize. We can do a response. So we get back to 3/4. We're going to play a Sellsword and just have blockers up and just hope we don't die, basically. I guess I got to kill it before they attack, though. Otherwise, they'll get the... Oh, no, they attack. Judge! Does this check out Resolution also? No, it doesn't, right? Yeah. Turtle Terror, what's up? Resub, thanks so much. I also had Rue the resub, thanks so much. And Mazza the resub. I'm sorry, folks, I missed it. Oh, my alerts aren't on because I had the sponsor thing. Now we're good. There we go. Boom. Yeah, there you go. All right, so we have to do this before attacks. Otherwise, they'll get first strike. So, I guess like we'd have a 3/4 to block the captain. Might actually be worth it. Try and ambush them. Let attack. Target this. Choose this. They have a trick here. We're in big doo-doo, obviously, but... Alright, they do not. Excellent. So get back our Disciple of Blood. This thing has first strike, but now my blocks are ready to go. What do they got? No! Mad rude. Mad rude. It's a really awkward game. We just like couldn't double spell early enough. It stinks. It stinks. Oh well. All right. All right. Shake it off. Shake it off. Yes, this begins the qualifier for Baldur's Gate, so. Yeah, sure, this is fun. This is fun. 1 red. Red, blue. All right, Rabble Rouser, do your thing. Don't you counter it. Don't you counter it. Opponent's not being very friendly today. This card's awful. This card's really bad. Orb of Dragonkind, sure. Eyes of the Beholder. Alright. Yeah, this card's really bad. That's okay. The whole point of Bronze Mythic is to try out cards and see what works and doesn't work and hit buttons, you know? So, they're going to play the Artificer. Are they going to make their thing into a creature? A 3/3 flying Orb of Dragonkind, sure. Alright, so we're going to play, I guess, Shaded Sellsword. Yeah, it's fine. Not very exciting, but... The Artificer. This card's interesting. 1 target non-creature artifact. They're going to sleep my Sellsword, sure. Now we're down to 13. Warcaller, right on time. Well, we can't block the orb, so we're just going to play Warriors and attack. They're going to counterspell, I'm going to lose it. Like, actually lose it.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Not like this, please. Please not like this. Their deck is pretty bad. They're out of cards already. If this thing dies... Oh, no, it's not tied to it like the other card is. All right, so we can just kill this. They actually have nothing. They have a 1/1 and a 1/2 and no cards in hand, so we should probably be okay. We just, like, kill the 3/3, say go, and just set up for next turn. Blue is the consensus worst color in the format, yes. Alright. They draw a dragon. Which is probably going to kill us, honestly. Would prefer if they just drew a blank there. We're going to play Hokar and the Kobold. Yeah, we're probably going to die to this dragon. This thing gives flying things, too. We can just give both the things flying twice. Alright, the last game we got beat. That's fine. This game's just embarrassing. This game's just embarrassing. They're going to loot. Can't beat a 2/1. Freaking Orb of Dragon. Yeah. Like, I don't think a card they've played yet is, like, actually playable. Like, the counterspell's fine. The Orb is okay, but... Oh, my God. This is embarrassing. Alright. Well, we're dead on board. If you don't draw a removal spell. Removal spell, please. No. Not even close. Alright. Yeah, I mean, we're dead. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. Oh, they're shrunk too. Alright, we could, like, I guess we'll play Sellsword and just try and, like, I don't even know. We're DOB, so all I do is give us flying and we're dead. Yeah, this game is an abomination. Oh my God. Nox, gift and subs. Thanks so much. Appreciate it. You're great. Losing to blue commons is not good. Is not good. They're just not going to try and kill me. All right. Well, folks, they've given us a chance here. Because obviously if I had a kill spell, I would have just killed the familiar. So, like, they're, like, playing around essentially nothing here. Just good. Just good. Perpetual Haste on my Hardy. We draw a kill spell? We did not. We did not draw a kill spell to punish them, unfortunately. Alright. Yep, they got us. Maybe they'll not kill us. I guess we'll keep going here. Maybe they'll not kill us. Starcraft Bronze to GM next. That would be a tough one. How about Starcraft Bronze to Platinum? How about that? Ham! That's a raid. Thanks so much. Appreciate it. Welcome, folks. Bronze to Mythic. Now they want to go for it. Bronson Mythic, the show where I draft my account from Bronson Mythic. This game did not happen. I don't know. This is not. I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't.
That's it. I'm going to clown college.
Our opponent's freaking bronze, like 4. So, all right, here we go. This card's also terrible. Don't play this card. Again, part of the show, one of the shows is to try out things, just to try the cards out. I try the cards so you don't have to. And, yeah, it's not any better than it was in the last set. All right, only wins from here. Hand is good. Horde Robber, removal spell. Only wins from here. Why is Grim Wanderer so bad? Because it's extremely difficult to cast, and the payoff, it just dies to a 2-drop or a 3-drop. If it was like a 4-4 or like a 3-5, the payoff might be worth it, but it's not. So, it is a goblin, but Cloak of the Bat. All right, we're in the Cloak of the Bat bracket here. Please be able to win. Please be able to win. Yeah, a lot of 2-mana 3/1s that just dies to. Like, if it actually was like a considerably good body, it'd be fine. But all right, so we're just gonna attack here and then play Beetles. No block. You got block, sure. Next turn we can Dragonfire Wanderer, which isn't too bad. So better not lose the Cloak of the Bat, Sylvan Shepherd. If Wanderer's a 3/5, that body actually matters, and the payoff might be worth it. But as a 5/3, it just trades down too often. The Lurking Roper, the old Rope-a-dope. The old Rope-a-dope. It's a big boomer. It's a big boomer. I'm not gonna lie. No lies. All right, so this thing has Menace, so we can like just kill this Menace attack, and then yeah, it's fine. So we'll play land. We're gonna kill this, get him with our Menace attack, double team, and then play Wanderer. Why didn't they attack? I don't know. I have a 1/3. All right, so we're going to Dragon's Fire this. And we're going to attack with our Menace creature. Get our double team on. And then we're going to do it. We cast the Wanderer. We succeeded. It's Mog Monday, folks. I don't know why it's a goblin, because it doesn't look like a goblin or smell like a goblin or anything like a goblin, but it's a goblin apparently. So Skanos Dragon Vassal, 4/4 over 5. Whenever it attacks, another attacking creature gets +X+O, where X is its power. It's kind of scary with flying, but sure. This thing is an absolute house on the ground. It is very hard to get through. Luckily, this is the spot where Wanderer is actually good, because they have no bad creatures. So if Wanderer trades with either one of these, we're pretty happy about it. So I guess Wanderer's going in, and we're playing our hunting party. Play our hunting party. This does kill pretty quick. Sure, attack. It's a big hoop for a 5/3, yeah. The Rope-a-dope blocks, cool. So now the question is, do I just play double creature in the hopes that we can swing all out next turn and cast this for like 2 mana? I think I like that. Just gonna double spell. Try and get max mana value on my party. Let's see what we got here. See what we got. Bronze to Mythic. Happy Wednesday to y'all. Watching on YouTube, ring the bell. Anyone? Yeah, YouTube? New channel. Go sub a new channel, please. It's going great. Going great. Blue-green. Yeah, blue-green's kind of a weird color pair. I agree. How much do I feel I've improved as a drafter from Bronze and Mythic? I don't know if I've really improved much, honestly. I mean, like, I've like, been drafting, like, all I did was limited back in the day. Like, when I first started playing Magic, like, seriously, all I did was draft. I drafted 5 times a day. All my qualifiers in the early days were limited. My first Pro Tour success was limited. Came in 24th in Pro Tour Prague. Like, I didn't do a lot of limited over the last, like, 5 or so years, 10 or so years until Bronze Mythic again. But I don't feel like I've gotten necessarily better or anything. I'm just, just doing my thing. Just doing my thing. They have a 6/6. I mean, these have Menace, which is kind of cool. We could just, like, attack with everything here and throw away probably a Rouser. And then we get a 2-mana party. And, yeah, we'll just attack with everything. No worries, Nibble. No, for sure. Like, I didn't play much Limited probably in the last decade, honestly. Because the SG Tour was all constructed and so on and so forth. Most of my content career has been constructed. But, yeah, back in the day, like, I was Limited, all the time. Like, my Limited record at Pro Tours is definitely well over 500. That draft Pro Tour was a draft only Pro Tour before they split the Pro Tours. I 7-0 limited at Nationals one year. Like, I used to draft a lot. Did I draft New Phyrexia? I played in that Pro Tour. That was like the Cawblade Pro Tour, but I was not playing super seriously or drafting super seriously at the time, so no. I would say Onslaught block, Mirrodin block, Champions block, Ravnica block, like that whole time frame was when I was drafting like 3 times a day on Magic Online. Like, I drafted Onslaught block so much. If you played a Morph and it was in play for 1 turn, I just knew what it was. It was just like a sixth sense because I just drafted so much. It was sick. All right, so block here, which is great. In for a bunch. Trade off here. We get to play a 2-mana party and a Vampire Spawn, and now we're just like way ahead. Let's get Hearts in chat for Onslaught block. Hell yeah. Sparksmith. Timberwatch Elf. Cloak of the Bat on the Dragon. The thing is, it pumps another... 2 Cloak of the Bats. Time Spiral Limited. Yep, that's it a lot. I did not do well on that Pro Tour, though. That was in Japan, and my flight got screwed up, where I had to stay overnight in Texas because my layover got screwed up. I landed in Japan for the Pro Tour at midnight, the night before the Pro Tour, and my bags were lost. So I was literally in Japan. I landed at midnight. The Pro Tour was in 8 hours, and I had no clothes. So I owe through that Pro Tour, unfortunately. But it's got Vigilance, too. All right. They're just, like, pretty dead, though. We just attack with everything, right? It's got double flying. Attack with everything. They block the party. Take 2, 4, 6, 7. This is going to double team. It's play another one for 1 mana. I played the tournament naked. I played in the clothes that I wore on the airplane. I didn't fly in the airplane naked, all right? Jeez, come on. Come on. Let's think a little bit. Do I have my decks with me, or do I get cards in the Pro Tour? Those are draft Pro Tours. I have, like, a few of the stamped cards, because I always like stamped cards, but... Play Rousers for pump? They both pump. What do you mean? Yeah, I was just naked, chest hairs blowing in the wind. Your turn, opponent. No? Not a good picture? Not a good picture? Alright, and we'll play a 1-mana party and Hookar and just say go. Nope. They're going to Alright, this is like actually just embarrassing. Sure. They're going to shrink my party, play Rouser, and just say go. Yeah, I mean, our opponent's literally in Bronze 4. They're like just learning the set or Magic or whatever, so. Did I bring my own fan? Obviously, you bring your own fan. Come on. Am I dead? Holy shit. 6-12. It's 15. It's 15, folks. It's 15. This would have been the actual worst episode of Bronze to Mythic in the history of the entire series. And we have over 100 episodes. It would have been literally the worst episode ever. Bones just playing like just random cards, just killing us. Tag with everything, you're dead. Oh my god. Embarrassing. This is already the worst episode. We gotta turn around, folks. Alright, Keeper Mulligan. We can turn this episode around. We can turn this episode around. What do y'all think? Because not a great start. Not a great start. Opponent literally in Bronze 4. All right, We're moving back up to where we started, at least. All right? That's good. That's good. Back to gold. 1. Sorry, I didn't unpause. Not much happened. We played some stuff. Attacked a few times. That's really it. Opponent's timing out here, it looks like. Great. It's the worst episode of all time. All right, Beatles. Attack step. A John and Jim cooking show. I can cook. I can cook. Big takes on the set for limited so far. It's pretty fun. Double team is absurd. Like, absolutely absurd. But what's up, Soul? Got free reign today for the stream. Quit Magic for 2 years with no intent of ever playing again. They got a job. Corpse saw so many people playing. They built a Modern Game Pauper deck. Sweet. Yeah, you never stop playing Magic. Ever. Our opponent's like phone died or something. So can't unsee the Beatles now. Thanks. Thanks for that. Thanks for that, chat. Chat's always here to help. Chat's always here to help. Alright. Well, yeah. Oh, nope. Here we're good. Okay. So attack step. Here they come. Double team. Yada, yada, yada. Alright, sure. So they go. We can give our Beatles haste, I guess. Our opponent's even here. Yeah, this is a set where you definitely want to read the cards first. I didn't do a set review for the set because it's like a digital only set. Our first draft was a little like overwhelming. Overwhelming. All right, this is like... Anyway, as I was saying, thanks everyone for getting all our downloads. Again, Commander game, you want to play in that, info's in Discord. And thank you all so much. I appreciate it. These sponsored streams I do for like the mobile games or whatever, I know they're not always as fun as my usual content. It's a little annoying for me to keep talking about it. But realistically, the monetary support that I get from sponsorship is great. They're happy to get their downloads. I'm happy I get paid. And it's a big part of what I do. And I got a kid coming, and kids ain't cheap. All right, once we went and saw the sonogram yesterday, saw how the little one's doing, and your consolation prize for waiting through that terrible game of Magic, my opponent didn't do anything, is this. Oh. There he is, the little goblin, due in mid-October. There he is. So let's go here. Brought to you by
Cool Stuff Inc. is proud to sponsor Jim Davis. We offer great deals on card games, tabletop RPGs, board games, and more. Get a free token featuring Jim Davis and take 5% off your next order if you use the code JIM5 at checkout. CoolStuffInc.com. Cool stuff in stock.
Yeah, he ain't little. He's supposed to be about 2 pounds right now. He's 2.7 pounds.
Good Lord. Gigantic.
And all he does all day is punch and kick. Just literally never sleeps, just all day. Huh, huh, huh. And you can see him, like, Nicole's stomach is like this. You just see, like, it's crazy. He's crazy. Poker Game's going to be free. Poker Game is free to play, but there will be prizes from my sponsors. All right, let's go. Hand's fine. Oh, yeah, he's going to be a monster when he comes out. Thanks, everyone. Appreciate it. I got to make a baby command, honestly. Got to make a baby command. Word, Robert. Poker Game, it's going to be next week in the Discord. Again, it's one of the perks. Came out a few weeks early. Yeah. I think he's going to come early, too. That's awesome, Soul. All right, so we got Nurturer into the ramping. And a Barbarian. And that is a dragon. It's very weird that, like, everything's a dragon in a set. It's like, 0-2 mana creature, dragon. 2-2 Skirk Prospector, dragon. Everything's a dragon in a set. All right. Our robber can't really get through, which is fine. Obviously, we could sewer plague this Barbarian. We're not going to do that. So we'll just play the Beatles and say go. Whatever. Here they are. The Beatles. Dun, 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 dun. Top hat, I can't ping just you. I'll ping everyone. You know? It's called Dungeons and Dragons. Yeah, but I mean, like, come on. That's not a freaking dragon. That's a druid elf, and you know it. Like, come on, dragon druid. Oh yeah, tell you something. Knoll Hunter. 2/2. Okay. This is weird because they're playing all this ramp and they're playing all these 2/2s. So I don't know what's going on exactly, but sure. I know they're Dragonkind erased from D&D. I get it. I'm just saying it's as a, a fantasy. I'm not super familiar with D&D, but I am familiar with fantasy stuff. It is a little jarring. Just like, what is this? All right, so we're easy jam here at the Beatles. Just get our second Beatle copy of Beatles. And then we're going to attack for 2. Oh no, Matt, yeah, it hasn't happened yet. Yeah, it's gonna be some point next week. I'm gonna do a better job of announcing stuff. I feel like I have not done a great job of like announcing things far enough in advance. I always like forget that like if I announce something on Twitter or on YouTube or on stream or whatever, in my mind everyone's heard about it because I announced it. But the reality is that like maybe 10% or 20% of my audience happened to be on at that time. So like I need to say things like 100 times, which I think I did a very good job of for the Bronze and Mythic channel on YouTube. Was I just like hammered it home for like 2 weeks, So try and do a better job in that. Who's Paul and who's George? No Ringo. Jade Sellsword. It's got haste in the Warcaller. Sure. So I've already double teamed here. Oh, it's a 3/3. Sure. We just double block here. This is fun. I would trade one of these for a 3/3. It's totally fine. Cool. So they got almost nothing left. We draw a Deadly Dispute. We got Sewer Plague. A lot of lands, honestly. It sucks because I would love to get this thing in for a treasure. They just have the O2. We have this gate, too. Down, down, down to Tumble Town. We can just, like, Sellsword and try and block. We could Sewer Plague the Sellsword, but, like, it's not, like, a great exchange, honestly. I'm just gonna play this. Thing it sucks, so. It's like a... What's up, Black Lotus? New channel because focusing your content on YouTube is very important. If folks only like half your content and they only watch half your content, YouTube sees that as, wow, this content must suck because this person doesn't watch it. So you want people who watch all your stuff on YouTube to watch all of your stuff. So it's worked out very well so far. Your new channel's going great. I've honestly seen a slight uptick in my viewership on my regular channel too. So Summon Undead, Mill 3, and Zombify. They're going to get back their Sellsword? Sure. It does have haste because of Perpetual, which is pretty cool. I do enjoy the Perpetual mechanic. Not much treasure yet. I agree, but... Probably trying to split your content on multiple platforms. Yeah, I mean, for sure. But having multiple platforms is very important, though. So, all right. So we have our Sewer Plague, and we have our Hookar, our Dispute. This is all fine. Har is great here, obviously. Har is very good. So 3/3, and then a 2/2, and then a 1/1. Can sack it to Dispute. We have a removal spell. We have a card draw off this. Yeah, Horde Robber is not really a criminal anymore. It's gone straight. Gonna get a job, get a tie, get married, have some kids. We'll leave that life behind. Gonna leave that life behind. Perpetual with Double Team. No. Double Team gives you a copy of the original printed card. It does not copy Perpetual effects. Alright, so we draw a Grim Wanderer. So even more incentive to want to just dispute here. I might just select the Horde Robber. Horde Robber's like actually not doing anything on this board because they have an O2 and the creatures and stuff. So we'll just dispute, sack Horde Robber, cast Grim Wanderer, etc., etc. Yeah, that's fine. Sack this. Not ideal, but is what it is. And draw a Warcaller and a Hunting Party. Okay, I mean, giving Hunting Party haste is actually a big game. So I'm going to hold this land. Play our Wanderer, play the Caller, and just say go. I'll play the land, I guess. Holding a land we'd be playing here on discard. But there's a Mind Rot in this set. There's no Ravenous Rats. And if I get Mind Rotted, I can cast Sewer Plague in response. So. And We'll... We could just Sewer Plague this and attack for 3. Kind of want to kill something better, honestly, but let's just attack. Whatever. Let's hold Sewer Plague for something better. So you can Plague if we have to. Wanderer can block Sellsword if we really want. We can also just take the 4 and attack back, honestly. We'll see what they do. Because we have this hasted Hunting Party next turn, which is huge. So... A red dragon. Alright, so a hasted red dragon. It's pretty good. Take 4. And here comes the dragon. Alright, so we're going to Plague this. It'll die on their next turn. So, -2, -2. And then it perpetually gains -1, -1, -1 every turn. So we take 2. And then it goes to a 1-1. And then it goes to a 0-0. Alright, so shrink it. And draw a swamp. So we're going to perpetually give our hunting party... That's actually really funny. The hunting party is going to attack to help pay for the next hunting party. We're 1 short, though. We're 1 short. Damn it. Still good. Play this. And then we're going to attack with... Definitely these two. Hook Horror... might just want to stay home and defend against the Sellsword. Because they do have possible hasters too. So we'll attack for 9 here. Yes, this is fun. And yes, this Perpetual will last for the rest of the game. So if they were to cast another Summon Undead, this will come back as a 0-0. Which is awesome. I think Perpetual is a really cool ability. They're going to block? Sweet. This is great now because I felt like their best chance to win was like cheesing us out, but now they have no board. So, awesome. Play lands, they go. And now you can give this thing haste next turn, attack again with the party. Card's great. Card's great. They can reanimate it to get the ETB trigger. It would be a 0-0 if it came into play and deals 4, but... In their upkeep, they're considering using their Lantern. That's a lot of mana. And they've used their Gate already, so we have not used ours. Down, down, down to tumble down. Oh yeah,
Pop quiz, hot shot.
tell you something. I wanna. Oh, land. Oh, it's too bad for them. Too bad for them. Because we're coming rumble. Hook horror too. Oh boy. So we could like haste the hook horror. Yeah, let's do that. So we're gonna haste the hook horror and just cast the party for cheaper. We attack for a little bit less, but get to put more power on the board. So. Yeah, it's only in play. Only in play. Alright, I mean... Are there any rats in this set? Isn't there like... I have horrors in play, never mind. So, if they do have rats, these come back as 2/2s, so whatever. There's like a rat that like makes everything treasures, right? Something like that. It's like it's the one of the black... That's like the black wrath. Just a land. Just a lando.
After it was all over... took us in the house and served us pancakes.
All right, so very important we get some wins here because when you it's important that no losing drafts. Our deck is not great. Let's at least get the 500, you know. But a 7-2 is also cool. We'll do that too. We'll do that too. Just keep winning. Best draft advice. Just keep winning. Just keep winning.
Yes, citizen.
It's good. Needs a land, but we're going to keep this hand. We have 15 lands and a bunch of 2s. We're 45% to draw land. Or we could also draw Warcaller or triple Horde Robber or Disciples. We have a lot of good draws also. So draw better. Play good cards, draw better. Swamp. Shambling Gas, sure. Dragon's Fire is not bad. That fits the realm of, like, cards that are not bad draws that aren't lands. Steadfast Paladin. Alright, we'll kill that. Kill this. What's up, Steve? Attack for 1. Should throw that one out there. A little softball toss, maybe. Just attack for 1. All right.
Waka waka.
Your land.
Bingo.
All right. Beetles or Spawn or Beetles here. Hopefully they don't kill it, but definitely gonna go for the Beetles here. Oh yeah. What's everyone's favorite Beatles song? Talk to me. Everyone's favorite Beatles song. Stupid, sexy Beatles. Stupid, sexy Beatles. Grave. Oh, no, I killed my Beatles. Damn it. Helter Skelter's a great answer. While we were on the boat, so there was a Beatles cover band on the cruise ship. Me and Nicole went on a cruise, like, recently. And they were very, very good. They were excellent. Really, really good. I'll show you real fast. There you go. They were very, very good. They were very, very good. And I yelled, "Play Helter Skelter!" probably a dozen times over the course of a trip. Another one? Double Grave Choice? That sucks. Alright, sure, we'll just Vampire Spawn, I guess. That sucks. They killed both of our double teams before we can get it off. Copyright claim, it's not even the Beatles. It's not even the Beatles. Why the Beatles first? Because they're not going to waste a removal spell on a Valor Singer or the Vampire Spawn. We just want to get the Beetle going, I think. It also has Menace, so it's better to attack on an uncluttered board. Later in the game, if they have like a bunch of 3/3s in play, it won't be able to attack anymore. So the Menace makes it so you can attack earlier. Alright, so Flaming Fist Officer. When a creature you control dies, put a counter on it? Sure. Sure. No, I'm not muted. Alright, just play Sellsword. So we can play Singer and attack, but let's play Sellsword. Sellsword's so bad. It's very, very bad. It's obviously just filler in our deck, but you're not happy you're gonna play this card. It's actually like we do have like the 3 Horde Robbers, but Horde Robber hasn't been too good, honestly. Maybe like the sizing of creatures in this set is just bigger than the last set was, so the Horde Robbers can have trouble getting through. They're gonna attack. I can't block here because if they have the Adventure Indestructible card. You want 4/4? 4. If it was a 4/4, it'd be a lot better, yeah. Well, we're probably going to our next draft. This card's actually unbeatable. 4 mana for a 4/3 flying double team, which would be enough by itself to be unbeatable. But when it ETBs, you get a boons as you cast your next creature spell. That creature enters the battlefield with the choice of +1/+1, flying, or lifelink. Alright, so we have to like Deadly Dispute here and draw one of our 2 kill spells, or we're dead. Which is fine. Whatever. Attack with both. This card attacks, we cannot win. We cannot win the game. Like, double team is insanely good on a 2/2 for 3. This is a double team on a creature with an actual good rate and actual good abilities, you know? So, here we go. We gotta draw. We have 1 Dragon's Fire and 1 Plague, whatever. Need to draw one of those off this dispute, or we're dead. Didn't do it. Didn't do it. And now once they attack, like, we don't even need to cast eyes. Yeah, all right, we're screwed. All right, we'll play Hunting Party, which isn't too bad, I guess. But they're at 12. I mean, maybe if they, like, attack, cast... I guess they use the treasure also. Maybe there's a chance. Maybe there's a chance here. If they don't have a land, they can't cast the copied card. And then we, like, draw a land for Eyes of the Beholder. Maybe. Alright, here it comes. Champions. So when they cast this, they get another boon. And the boon currently has stuff also, so... Freaking grave choice here. Lifelink's very good. Yeah, I get it. I understand it's a very good ability. You know, like... I said we're going to lose to this card for a reason. Flaming Fist Dusk Guard. So they're going to give us +1/+0 probably. Alright, so no lifelink. This is going to have First Strike. What else they got? Draw a land. Alright. I don't think I want to offer Sellsword for Duskguard because, like, then they just make this a 4/4 and I can't really attack anymore. I guess I can still attack, but once it's a 5/5, I can't attack. I have to kill this and I can't attack anymore. So yeah, we'll just attack with just the Hunting Party. Although, yes, I can't play two things anyway, so. They are pausing a lot. Of Humiliation. Okay. So it loses the ability, but it loses all abilities, actually. So no First Strike either. And Perpetual, so we just have a... So no double team, no First Strike. I attack with both, I guess. They block here. This is a 4/4. I play Sellsword. We're not in great shape. This honestly isn't like that bad, though. If they miss another land drop here, we can definitely win. All right, they're going to go for the double blocks. Sure. Sure. This is all... Figure it out. Whatever. Make some blocks. Sure. All right. Trade the board off a little bit here. Now the officer is no longer a threat. Play this and play Sellsword. When they cast... Well, they've already used their first champions trigger. They didn't draw a land again. Oh, no, they have a Hawk, though. The Hawk will get them a land. How long to Mythic? The line every set is set at 21.5 drafts to Mythic. My fastest ever is 17 in Kaldheim. My worst ever was, like, Crimson Vow at, like, 32 or something ridiculous. But usually it's between, like, you know, maybe 18 and 24. Something like that. Draw land. This isn't that bad. We're at 8. Pump this and attack. Yeah, Crimson Vow is a disaster. Like, I had never had... Like, Strixhaven took 25, and it felt like forever. And I was like, oh my god, this has to be the worst ever. And then Crimson Vow was like 32. No, Strixhaven just felt really bad. Because I had never taken more than like 22 drafts before, 21 drafts before. But Strixhaven was only like 25, I think. Yeah, count by drafts. All the episodes are up on my old channel, and Nicole's job today is actually to go in and make the playlists for the Bronze and Mythic channel. So all the drafts from that aren't on the channel will still be there on playlist form. You can go back and watch them all and check them all out. There's a series retrospective of every draft where I go over the whole series, and of course every episode as well. Strixhaven was a great draft. Poor Nicole, it's her freaking job. What do you mean? All right. Oh, they're gonna kill us here. They have pump spell. That suck. Don't kill me, no! Alright. I mean, all things considered, they played an unbeatable rare and we didn't kill it, and we still had like a chance to win the game. So that's fine. I'll take that. Made it to platinum, which is cool. But yeah, I mean, like, they had the kill spells on my creatures early, which is kind of annoying. But yeah, this card's just like pretty absurd. I'll take it though. We'll take it. So 3-3 with a pretty bad deck. I'm not gonna lie, this deck's pretty bad. This deck is we're playing about 4 or 5 cards that you just don't ever want to have in your deck, in our deck, which is not a good place to be. But again, no bad drafts. The rule is 3-3 or better. That should be your guideline for all your drafts. So even when you have a bad draft, at least try and scrape out 2 or 3 wins to get back to 500 and not lose too much ground. So let's hop on over to untapped.gg and check out the draft as we always do. Here's our Untapped record so far this Bronze to Mythic run. We can see here 3-3. But yeah, there are definitely a lot of cards in this deck that just like shouldn't be in your deck ever. The sword made sense with the robbers. It never came together, even though we had 3 robbers and 1 sword. So like, I'm not unhappy we included this card, but it's still not very good. Wanderer's awful. Cell Sword's pretty awful. The parties are good. Eyes is not great either. Our card quality was kind of low. The deck wasn't very good. Just not much more I can say about it, honestly. The Beetles are good. We had good cards. The Beetles are good. The Gnolls are really good. Disciple's pretty good. We had a few kill spells, Rabble Rouser. We definitely had some awkward games too, but our deck just wasn't good. The Forge of Haste is great, I think. I think almost every double team card is phenomenal. Is phenomenally good. Hookar is pretty solid. But yeah, just overall, not a lot of synergy and then not a lot of card quality also, which is a very bad combination. You can have cards that are a little worse if your deck is high synergy, but our deck was not high synergy, nor was it high power, which is just a not good overall. The 3-4 flyer. We didn't have a 3-4 flyer in our deck. What 3-4 flyer? What are you talking about? Download on tap.gg so you can track your drafts as well. Links in chat or in the YouTube description. Next episode's coming up on stream, but YouTube folks love you. Like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you sub the channel, all right? So, peace. See you next episode.